Warning, the following battle report contains maybe more than one mistake, but one very, very, very important mistake. This concerns units of evocators and one of their abilities. Celestial Lightning Arc. In addition, each time this unit attacks, after all its attacks have been resolved, you pick an enemy unit within 3 inches. If you do so, roll 2 dice for each model in this unit. For each 4+, that enemy unit suffers 1 mortal wound. He says that enemy unit. We should have seen that.
We should have.
We read it, both of us, 10 times each, that you roll 2 dice for each model in the enemy unit. And you're going to see it completely destroy a unit of Plague Bears. But then we continued playing for a while before Luca pointed out to us that it's actually 2 dice per model in the Evocator squad.
I can't believe that we both
we missed it.
We both sat there and read it so many times. Like, no, it says this unit. Like,
Yeah.
that's the
At one point, you're going to see, spoiler alert, you roll 54 dice, and I'll even say on video, why is this the case? This is so dumb. It's so overpowered. We're obviously reading it wrong, and we both keep checking it over and over again, and we got it wrong. So yes, it contains that major rules mistake, but we do fix it after the first turn.
Yep.
After a bit of damage is done. So just understand that before you watch this battle report. Let us know other rules mistakes we got, but just don't mention that one.
Yeah, that was just an honest mistake.
Enjoy the battle report.
Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to another Beat Matt Batrep.
MiniWarGaming's Beat Matt Batrep!
Got Kyle here from Owen Sound, ready to play some Maggotkin of Nurgle against my Stormcast Eternals, taking a break from Destruction because this is not Firestorm. So I figured that would allow me to explore other stuff. So we're going to take a look at the armies in just a second. Make sure that if you want to come in and challenge us to a game, you go to miniwargaming.com/challenge. Let's take a look at the armies.
On this side, we have my Stormcast Eternals army, mostly Sacrosanct, except for a Lord Exorcist, his Gryph-hound, and a Sacrosanct Prime who's in reserve. I'll show you my guys in reserve in just a second. I decided I just want to play a Sacrosanct. I haven't for a while. Luca was playing them for a while, so I tried to stay away from it, but he hasn't touched this in at least a few games, so that means it's time to bring him back. So what we have a couple ballistas. One is on the table, the other one's in reserve. We've got units of Sequitors, because we have my Lord Arcanum on Gryph Charger as my general, so the Sequitors become battle line, so I've got 3 units of them. Unfortunately, I don't have all the two-handed models or two-handed mace models I want, so I've got 2 units with the appropriate number of two-handed weapons, and then I have a unit that unfortunately does not have any except for the Prime, and so they're the ones in reserve. And I got a unit of Evocators, which they have an ability that says after each time they attack, which, in close combat, you pick an enemy unit within 3 inches, and you roll 2 dice for each enemy model in that unit, and on each 4+ you do a mortal wound. So if there's like 30 guys, you'd roll 60 dice, and each 4+ does a mortal wound. This is not a spell, it's just an ability that they do every time they attack. Is there something I'm reading wrong about that? It's just,
no.
That seems super powerful.
We looked at it.
I read it like 3 times. I read it like 3 times, and it was like, nope, that's how they work. I really wish I had 5 more. I actually wanted to bring 2 units of them, but I've got 6 of them because, they come in the starter sets in weird numbers. I have more being painted right now, but none really ready. Now, right here we got a War Scroll Battalion, the Grand Convocation, which requires a Lord Arcanum, 2 Knight Incanters, and a Lord Exorcist. And then he's not part of it. I added them later because I had the points. And they basically get +1 to their casting rolls when they're within 9 inches of at least 2 other wizards from that group. So they kind of have to stay together. They all get +1 casting, so that's pretty nice. And then I got my Lord, not Exorcist, Brain, that one. Lord Castellant and his fancy Gryph-hound right there with him. That gets to come with him for free. So that is what's on the table. In reserve, we got my Celestant Prime, my Sequitors, and another Ballista. I'm going to be playing these as Tempest Lords. I know, groan, they're painted as Hammers of Sigmar, but like I keep saying, we just don't have the money right now to make 10 different Stormcast Eternal armies right away, so we want to be able to play all the different ones, so we're just going to do that. So Tempest Lords have a few things. First, my General has to have the command trait that every time I use a command point on a 5+, I get a command point. And in each hero phase, just automatically on a 4+, I get a command point on top of that. So I'll start with 2 and then hopefully generate a few more throughout the game. And then on top of that, the Tempest Lords have other abilities. Their command ability is to choose a unit. They get to reroll wound rolls of 1. And sorry, his command trait is actually he gets to get better wound rolls when he's near other Tempest Lords, so he likes being near them. His Patrician's Helm, which I gave to him, is the one that gives the 5+ to get command points back, essentially. And then for my second relic, because I have the Grand Convocation, I gave one of the Knight Incanters the Storm Scroll, which is once per game. I choose 6 enemy units, label them 1 through 6, roll a die, whichever one gets that number, so 1 through 3, 4, 5, 6, does D6 mortal wounds. So just decided to do that one. And over here we have Kyle's 2,000 points of Maggotkin of Nurgle, really focusing on just demons for this one.
Oh, I got to bring that tally band. That tally band just got to go straight forward. So we've got ourselves, led by Bubonicus, the Great Unclean One. He is going to be carrying with him the Endless Gift of Nurgle, because he's just so favored at that point. He's accompanied by his favorite Spoilpox Scrivener, who is not going to have the Withering Staff because of the Taliban, but the Withering Stare.
Which does what again?
Enemy units within 12 inches are going to have to reroll hit rolls of 6s.
Ooh, that sucks.
I love it.
So he's the first to die.
Yep. We've also got a Demon Prince of Nurgle to round out the list. And then 1 squad of 6 drones, 2 squads of 30 Plague Bearers, and 1 little squad of 10 hanging around on the back.
Just why not, right?
Exactly.
Just in case there were objectives. We're using the open war cards. As you can see, the deployment was the corners, and we have to start at least 6 inches from the center, so we can start pretty close to each other. And the objective is called Kingslayer, which is, we're modifying it slightly. It says wounds, but we say points. That whenever you kill a unit, you get that many points. So it's actually, we're going to make it entire units, whereas the other one says the number of wounds that you slay. But since we don't do that nonsense.
Too much math.
Well, yeah, too much math and doesn't make sense. And but if you kill the enemy general, you double your points. So if you killed 1,000 points worth of guys, but you killed the general within that 1,000 points, you get 2,000 points, and your opponent obviously is going to lose unless they've killed your general as well. So essentially, you really want to kill the general. But if neither general is dead or both generals are dead, then it comes down to who killed the most points. As a twist, however, we had a weird setup where instead of going back and forth, we just had to roll off, and whoever wanted to roll off to choose their corner deployed completely. And then the opponent deploys completely. But here's the weird part. We don't get to choose who goes first, we roll a die. On a 2+, the person who deployed first goes first. So it means I'll be going first on a 2+. Normally, your Taliban would have allowed you to drop way faster than me, and you would have been able to choose who goes first. But you also got to see me deploy all my guys first. I'm not sure if that made much of a difference. So obviously, we're going to roll a 1, and you're going to go first. I just know it.
No, I really want you should go first. I believe in you.
Well, we don't get to choose, no matter how much we want to. So here we go. I told you!
What?
I told you!
That is amazing!
No! I need to get my spells up. All right, Maggotkin of Nurgle, turn 1. So we got your wonderful wheel of disgusting stuff.
Oh, I love it, especially with this new Blight War set.
1. So what is 1?
So 1 is the unnatural
+2 move.
That just worked out perfectly.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Gonna do Mystic Shield.
All right, so we're gonna start with the Mystic Shield onto the
Demon Prince.
Yeah, because these guys already get the buff for being near a hero. He's gonna need all the help he can get.
5. Fortunately, that's a failure. Needed a 6.
Unsuccessful. So although that didn't work, he's at least going to start bellowing with multiple laughters here, and going to give everybody within 21 inches +1 attack.
That's your command ability.
Indeed. The grandfather's joy. All right, so we'll start with an advance from these guys, the first Plague Bearer unit. They're going an extra 2 inches.
Plus the 2 from your Wheel of Corruption.
Which sadly doubles their movement to 8 now.
Yes. But as long as they remain within 7 inches of your tree, they can run and charge. So it's all good. And here they come.
All right, so we're going to advance these guys. Actually, no, we'll just move them so I can still throw some stuff at you. And just bring them up the pathway. The other unit of Plague Bears advancing.
1. Woohoo! You could always spend your other command point and make that a 6.
Yeah, it's okay.
Not really worth it.
Boom, 7. There we go. Demon Prince is going to go...
An extra 2 inches.
Flap, 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 flap.
Uh-oh.
Hello. All right, so we're going to run our little snot-nosed guy here. Ooh, there we go.
Look at him go.
12. So he's going to pop up here.
Because he's got the 12-inch aura of 14 6s rerolls, right?
Exactly.
Big guy.
Just walk himself up here.
And the Plague Bear is behind him.
And they'll just kind of shuffle up behind and keep him protected in case somebody decides to come in from behind.
Bunch of death heads being thrown by the bloat drone guys over at the Sequitors out front.
Let's make that.
2 shots each. What are they hitting on?
So hitting on 4s. So that's not.
Wounding.
Wounding on 3s.
One wound. Okay. And just no rend.
No rend.
So 4 up saves. I got some shields in there so I can reroll 1s. Oh, I got a 2. There's a wound.
There we go.
You at the back with the shield. You could take a wound. Charge phase.
All right, Demon Prince is going to declare multiple charge into these 2 units.
Well, you don't have to declare the charges.
Oh,
you
that's
just I know you're going back between 40k and Age of Sigmar.
Oh man, so many games.
You could tell because you've been saying advances. So he can charge. No, he didn't even run, but he could have run because he's within 7 inches of that. So 10 inches. Just use that to get to the Sequitors.
Whoop. Let's pop him in right here.
And the Plague Bears will charge as well. How far are they going to go?
Yep. A mighty. Woo!
11 inches.
Well, there's some nice dice.
They're coming in. Mighty charge.
Yeah. Go start locking some stuff up.
Bring it. Bring it with your big bases.
I'll swap them around.
They have swarmed through the ruined building. I think that's all your charges too, isn't it?
That is indeed.
So who do you want to fight with first? Oh, before we start, the Sequitors have to choose whether they're going to go defensive or offensive, and essentially they can either get reroll 1s to hit, or reroll all failed save rolls. And I don't know. Yes, reroll all failed saves or all failed hits. I'm going to go for all failed hits because his main weapon's a -2 rend, so I'll only be getting a 6-up save. So not likely to really save any of that with that reroll. You want to fight the Demon Prince first?
Yeah, I got the feeling he's a little squishier compared to the Plague
Oh,
Bears.
just a little.
So he's got 4 attacks with the Demonic Axe, hitting on 4s.
Oh, 3
That
hits.
was very nice.
Oh, it's not nice.
Wounding on 3s.
Fail a couple of these for me. Oh, just 1. -2 rend, D3 damage apiece. So I got a 6-up save, re-rolling 1s. Can I make one of them? Nope. So 2 D3 damage.
Ooh, that's going to be tasty.
6
yes!
damage. So 1, 2, 3. Obviously, have to be 4, 5, 6. I'll leave my prime at full health. Dang it.
Good.
Does he have anything else?
Yep, he's got his Malefic Talons, so he's going to attack you with 3 of those. 4s to hit.
Okay.
There we go.
Very good. I'm actually going to choose my Evocators, because they're within 3 inches.
Oh no.
And we're going to destroy most of your Plague Bears.
Oh no.
Now, I don't really get much to fight with, so we're just going to pile in, and one of them will get to attack, but that's not the fun part. Boring part first, 5 attacks from the Prime, hitting on 3s. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah. 3s to wound. Yeah, -1, so you get a 6-up save followed by 5-up disgustingly resilient shenanigans.
I believe in his regular save.
Nope, so you get 5-up disgustingly resilient on them.
Oh, I reroll the 1s because I'm still close to a demon hero.
So there's 2 1s.
Always forget that one normally.
Nope, still didn't get it. Now you get your 5-ups. Should have saved that for your 5-ups, man. You made one of them, so 3 die.
1, 2.
And then after I finish these all my attacks, I choose a unit within 3 inches, them, and I roll 2 dice per guy, which is now 27 of them, so that's 54 dice. Each 4+ does a mortal wound.
I really think you should target those sequesters over there. That'd be a good idea.
Unfortunately, it does say enemy unit, so I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to. So here are the first 27, so each 4+ does a mortal wound, which you can still ignore on a 5+.
True.
Ooh, that was a bad roll. A little below average on that first one. Give me your 5-up disgustingly resilient.
I like to steal a lot of 5s and 6s.
No, thank you. Oh, only 1!
Gosh.
So that is 9 so far. Let's do that again. Let's get more than 9 for the second one. Yeah.
Oh, right. Let's get less than 9. That'd be nice.
Yeah. I rolled below average again, but last time you rolled like no 5+, so 5+ disgustingly resilient. 9 so far.
This time?
So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 more die. So 20 are killed by the Evocators. Ow! Blam, 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 blam. All that lightning just arcs through them, and I just feel like I've done something wrong. I'm going to go check the FAQ, just to make sure. So I checked the FAQ and nothing mentions anything about it. It just seems really powerful.
Yeah.
Why is not everybody just doing that? Nothing else. But okay, well that's that. So now your plague bears can go. You have one that can go into the evocators if you want, or they can just all go into the sequitors.
I think we're all going to put them into the sequitors at this point.
21 attacks with your +1 attack from the Great Unclean One and your champions in there.
Okay, so here
4s and 3s.
4s.
Sorry, I was supposed to declare for these guys whether they're rerolling saves or rerolling hits. Now, because I want them to survive, and like these guys, I was doing reroll hits because he's going to ignore their wounds.
Big scary dude.
But I'm going to keep them at ignoring or rerolling saves.
Yeah. All right, so let's see what we can do here.
3s to wound. Not bad. 4+ saves. Rerolling. 2 wounds, so 1 dies. So we'll kill this one in the back. And then I'll strike back with the sequitors. Just kind of leave them where they are. Regular weapon first. We got 3s and 3s, so 1 hit, 1 wound. You get your regular 5+ save, 5+ ignoring wounds. Save.
Hey, there we go.
And then the big weapons, the great maces. So these are 3s to hit. They're the same thing, but they're -1 rend and 2 damage. So 3s to hit. See, you didn't need to reroll all hits. And 3s to wound. Oh, could have reused that though. These are -1, so you get a 6-up save against each of these, and then they're 2 damage apiece.
Oh.
And you don't have any 1s there to reroll, so that's 6 total. You get your 5-up disgustingly resilient.
Let's see what happens here.
Ooh,
Ooh, that's much better.
only 1 died. Jeez. Well, you know what? Okay. My Grip Hound will go next. He'll move up here. Now he's within 6 inches of the Lord Castellan, so he's got an extra 2 attacks. So he's 3s and 4s. 3s. And 1 wound, no rends. You get a 5-up, 5-up, so you should be fine. But maybe I'll kill 1 more. 3.
Uh-oh.
And where's the 5 disgustingly resilient? It's not there.
Oh, wow.
He ate 1. Which one are you gonna eat?
We'll
Don't
eat.
split your unit.
I think I'll eat this guy.
Okay. And then my sequitors over here, they're rerolling all failed hit rolls, remember? So they both have their great maces or great whatevers, and they're attacking. You gotta remember this time that with those great maces, that 6s to hit actually do D3 hits. I don't know if I rolled any 6s on the other one. So we're looking at 3s to hit. Oh, reroll failed. Okay, so that's 3 D3 hits plus 1. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, so I could kill him. 3s to wound. Not likely. It'll be a -1 rend and 2 damage apiece. So he's 3+ save normally because he's Nurgle. So he's 4+ save right now.
So I need to save at least one of these.
Yeah, one of them. You should be fine though. So 2 of them get through. So that's 4 damage in total. 5 up to ignore them. Never mind. He doesn't actually have disgustingly resilient. So he's down half his wounds just like that.
Youch.
I'll take it. Into the battle shock phase. I think we both have some to do. We'll start with your guys. You've lost 21 of them.
So
You could roll and hope for the 1 and get D6 guys back. Or you are within 6 inches of your demon print, so you could use your last command point for Inspiring Presence.
I have a feeling keeping everybody locked in combat right now is probably to my advantage, because this one's probably...
So you think it's worth that command point?
Yeah, let's get rid of that command point.
Okay, command point. So you're down to 0, and that's it for your battle shock. I am going to Inspiring Presence these 2 sequitors. If I roll a 5, I'll lose 1. A 6, I'll lose 2. And I just really need them there to finish off your demon prints, because they actually are still pretty strong. I did lose 1 over here. They're bravery 7 though, so even if I roll a 6, they're not running. I have to lose at least 2 of them before it matters. So that uses my 1 command point that I got from my War Scroll Battalion. So we're both down to 0 at this point. Although, every time I use a command point, because I have my helm, on a 5+, I get another one. Nope, command point not returned. So end of the first turn. You know, I feel okay about that. You killed a bunch of my sequitors. He did really well. Could have done better. I could have done better. I could have killed him. You could have killed me more. Although I think you did pretty well. And but nailing all those, like just killing that many plague bears, and now you're down to. I should be able to finish the rest of them off. So who cares that you don't have a command point at this point? But that was pretty satisfying. So I wish I had 1 more unit of equitors or evocators to drop over here and charge that other unit of 30 plague bears and do the same. Because especially because right now you don't have a command point, so that would just wipe them out.
I'm really glad you don't.
Yeah, part of me is. Part of me isn't. Let's go into Stormcast Eternals, turn 1. In my hero phase, right off the bat, I'm going to use my Storm Scroll that the one Night Incanter has that. And basically, I label units from 1 to 6. I roll a die. Whichever number I roll, they take D6 mortal wounds. So obviously 1. You know what? How many do we have in total? So I'm going to choose every unit except this big blob because you heal back D3 guys, so I really don't want to kill them. And maybe I could get lucky and do 6 mortal wounds to them, and then you roll 6 and 2 more run, and then you only get D3 back. I don't know, whatever. I guess that could happen here too. No, it can't because there's like 30 of them, so they have way more morale than that. So what are my numbers going to be? It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3. 1, 2, 3. It's them. I don't really care about them. D6 mortal wounds. 2. Yeah!
Woo!
Totally worth a full relic. 5 up ignoring damage, and you ignore one of them.
There we go.
All right, yeah. Lord Exorcist will try to attempt to cast Purifying Blast, which every enemy unit within 6 inches, which is just the Plague Bearers, could take mortal wounds. And I make it with a 5. Hold on, I think 5 has made it. Yeah, casting value 5. So you're within 30 inches. You can unbind once. I've got a lot more spells to do. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but there's more.
I think we're going to do that because I want to see if I can keep these guys around. He's also going to hook out a portion of his guts to get +1 to that.
How much does he lose when he does that?
1 wound.
Okay, you'll get that back anyways.
All right, so here we go.
You need to roll higher than 5. You do. Okay.
Excellent.
Unbound, but now you're done unbinding.
Oh, I've got 1 left.
Never mind, he can unbind 2 spells. Sorry, I actually rolled a 6 total because I got +1 in my casting, but you still rolled an 8, so that you stopped it anyways. Next up, I'll do Spirit Storm from this Knight Incanter. Every enemy unit within 18 inches takes a mortal wound and is -1 run and charge while you're within 18 inches of me. Casting value 7, but I do get +1, so I get a 9 in total. Would you like to try to unbind that one?
I got a feeling I'm not going to be able to get that, so I'm going to hang off.
You leave.
Yep.
So right here, do you ignore the mortal wound on a 5+ for them? Nope. So one of them dies. Your choice.
I'll get the
musician. And then he doesn't ignore mortal wounds at all, so he's down to 3. And it just barely gets them, so on a 5+, they ignore it with their disgustingly resilient, so the one's down to 3 wounds. And we just have to remember now that she has an 18-inch bubble of -1 run and charge to any enemy units. I'm going to do Azurite Halo from the other one onto the Sequitors, which every time they make an unmodified saving roll of 6, even if you're totally ignoring their saving roll, then you take a mortal wound. And I got a 10 in total because my +1. Did you want to try to stop that?
No.
I attempt to cast Empower with my Evocators, which allows a unit to reroll all failed wound rolls. I rolled a 5 and I failed. They don't get the +1. Ooh. So my last one then will be Arcane Bolt for my Lord Arcanum. 9. Oh, so close to the 10.
Might as well try and stop that.
Yeah, so you need to roll a 10 or higher to stop it.
And I'm going to hook out one of my guts again.
Well, hold on. He's within 30 inches of the Lord Arcanum too?
Ooh, maybe not.
Oh yeah, you're totally in range. So you're hooking your guts to get the +1?
Yep.
So you need to roll a 9 then. You don't.
That is definitely not.
So he has a special Arcane Bolt that does D3 mortal wounds, D6 if I had rolled 10 or higher. I am tempted to put it on him to try to kill him, so I will, because he doesn't get to ignore them. Oh, so close! He's down to 1 wound. Well, at least I know he's going to die. Lord Castellan will then open up his Warding Lantern and target him. He's a Chaos Demon, so he'll take 2 mortal wounds from that. Oof. Blam! And he just dissipates into nothingness. Woohoo! Also, being Tempest Lords, I forgot on a 4+, I get a command point. No, of course not. We're filling the 5+ and the 4+. That's all my hero phase stuff. So time for movement phase. Movement phase. You can move this all the way up here. Get some just within 18 inches of your Scrivener guy. And he has nobody to even look closer nearby right now. These 2 Sequitors are going to just take up a defensive position right here. Like so. Just going to run my Knight Incanter 5. I'm really not going to move the full distance here. I'm just going to kind of reposition Lord Exorcist, 3-inch run, Castellant, 6-inch run. I'm just kind of, I guess I should stay more than 3 inches away from the enemy. Lord Arcanum has got plenty of move to get over to here. And this Knight Incanter will then move over right here as well. Just kind of keeping that little group together. I'm going to keep my Sacrosanct Prime in reserve for at least 1 more turn, so he's going to get +2 to his attacks. Every time I don't bring him in, he gets +2 attacks to his main weapon, so it starts at 3, now it's at 5. But I will bring in everything else. And blam blam! Sequitors and the other Ballista lightning in, ready to party. Shooting phase, he'll pick a Chaos or Demon unit within 6 inches. On a 4+, he does a mortal wound. Yep, you ignored on a 5+ with Disgustingly Resilient. You do not. One of them gets lightning-ed.
There we go.
Rapid fire into your Spoilpox Scrivener. Since I'm going rapid fire, it's only 5s to hit. Really would like the Lord Ordinator right now, but you know what? That Lord Castellan finished off your Demon Prince, So I think I'm okay with him being here, because he's here instead of a Lord Ordinator.
Yeah, he did a pretty good job there.
Yeah, finishing off the Demon Prince is a pretty big deal. So only 5s to hit. Dang! It!
Woohoo!
Well, then the other one will try. Come on. Oh, only 1, so that's D6. Okay, 5 hits.
That could do it.
Could, not likely. So 3s to wound. Well, I could kill you. These all ignore your 5-up save, but you got your 5-up disgusting resilience. If you fail all 5 of these, then I got him.
I don't like those odds.
Oh, that was close. He's got 1 wound left. He will heal 1 wound?
Indeed.
Just 1 wound, right? From being part of the tally band. Into the charge phase. I'll declare a charge to the Lord Castellan. 9 inches. So I could wrap him around right to here. Do I want him further away from the party, though? I'm going to charge him in. That is my choice right there. Oh, sorry. Right. Hey, you know what? I'll block the Gryphound. Whatever. The Evocators are actually out of combat now, so I could have moved them. Don't know if I would have, though. No, not yet. So I could charge. I'll roll a charge and then an 11-inch charge. So I could wrap him out front right here. But to what end? I don't know what to do. You know what I'll do is I'm going to bring the Evocators in just barely. In the combat phase, these Sequitors are going to reroll failed hits rather than their saves. And then I'll actually select... No, I'll select the Sequitors to go first. Yeah, because I actually blocked out my Prime, which was a bad idea. Sorry, the Evocators. So it'll just be the Prime attacking. Looking at 3s and 3s. So -1, so you need 6 up. And then you ignore it. Oh, no, you're not close enough to reroll 1s. Ignore it on 5s. So 1 dies. And then I choose an enemy unit within 3 inches. Roll 2 dice for each model. So there's 5 guys left.
Let's actually take this guy out.
Now I roll 10 dice. Each 4+ is a mortal wound. So even against a small unit, that seems very powerful. 7 mortal wounds. You only have 5 of them left?
That is indeed.
But you get 5 up to ignore it. Oh, look at you rolling hot again. 3 more die.
So we go.
Obviously, you want to keep your banner, right?
1, 2, and 3.
Now those 2 plague bears can go.
Right.
And the 2 plague bears can attack back against the Sequitors before they potentially die. Looking at 4s and 3s. Ooh, we got 3 hits.
That does it. And
oh, come on!
hello.
Well, at least I got 4 up. You're rolling 1s.
Well, there's some ones.
That's a mortal wound though, because they're buffed. So that's 2 wounds. You kill 1, but you take a mortal wound, which you ignore on a 5+. You do not.
Nope.
So 1 more dies, but you kill this one right here. No, wait. I'll remember this time. The Lord Arcanum has an ability that when I'm going to remove a model, instead he heals 1 wound. So he just goes back to 1 wound. Yeah, glad I remember that time. And I'll go in and if I don't kill the 1 guy and then you roll a 1 and get D6 guys back for your battle shock and then heal D3 more because of your tally band.
Sweet justice.
Can you imagine if you got
Sweet
9 guys back? That would just be insane. All right, let's do this.
Yep.
To the 2 great maces. We're hitting on 3s. Rerolling everything because that's what I chose.
That's a good thing.
No 6s, so just one hit each. 3s to wound. 2 wounds, -1, 2 damage apiece. You get 6 up save. Oh, you get 1 of them. Can you get 2 5+?
Here we go.
No.
Nope.
Woo, he's gone. Woo.
1 unit.
All that work. All right. So no battle shock because I didn't lose anybody and you don't have any units left that lost anybody. But oh, you're so lucky. So lucky. Unless if I get a double turn right now, then you're going to be in big doo-doo.
So,
but before then, he has an artifact that at the start of each battle shock phase, he rolls a die for each wound that was allocated him that turn. Mm-hmm. Not in total. But you lost 2 wounds this turn. Each 4+, you get a wound back. Oh.
So he's back up to 15.
Oh, but that means he's essentially, unless I kill him, he's got twice as many wounds.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. And he heals in his hero phase. I really need the double turn here. Well, I don't know if I really need the double turn here. I'd really like the double turn here. So you win ties, because you went first. 6! Woohoo!
I don't think that's close.
Yeah, no. I could have won it if I rolled 1. All right, Stormcast Eternals, turn 2. First off, I get a command point on a 4+ for being Tempest Lords. Still no. So, you know, Tempest Lords so far have done nada for me. Oh, also at the beginning of the battle round, we move your, what is it called, Cycle of Corruption?
Yep.
You're no longer +2 move. You know, add 1 to your wound rolls. Everybody from Nurgle in close combat. Ow, that's gonna hurt. I can choose a unit wholly within 18 inches to give +1 to their save rolls. I will choose, obviously, the answer is very evident between the evocators and sequitors right here, because obviously I want to protect both of them. I'm going to choose the sequitors. Let's do a Spirit Storm. It's only going to hit these guys, but it's also the -1 run and charge bubble. I get +1 of this, so I got a 10 total. Would you like to try to unbind it?
Yeah, I think.
Are you going to cut yourself?
I don't think so, because he can heal both. Actually, yeah, why not?
Okay, so you get a +1. You need to roll.
Not that.
Nope, so he's down a wound though. No, so they'll take a mortal wound, ignored on a 5+, disgustingly resilient. They do, but now I got an 18-inch bubble of pretty much anybody you're going to try to charge, be -1 run and charge. Next, I'll try to cast some power from the evocators. Got a 10, don't get a +1, so that's a 10. Would you like to try to unbind that one?
I think that one's too high.
That one is re-roll all wound rolls.
Yeah.
You want me to keep it then?
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to give it obviously to it's a hard choice between a ballista and the yeah, I'm going to go to these sequitors right here. Let's do Arcane Bolt. You get +1 of this. Still just a 9.
That one I'll try and stop.
You gonna cut yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, good thing.
Wow.
All right, so you stopped it, or you did not stop. So D3 mortal wounds. So let's do D3 mortal wounds to your bloat drones. No, just 1, which they ignore on a 5+. I didn't ignore it at least. One of them's down to 2 wounds. It takes forever to kill them. Other Knight Incanter will cast a spell where they reflect wounds on a 6+. And I got it with a 6. You can't unbind it.
Yep.
And we'll do a Mystic Shield, because I got nothing else to do. You got a 7 in total because of the +1. It doesn't make sense to put on sequitors. They already get to reroll at least 1s to hit, except for these ones. They don't have any more shields, so I could give it to them, or the evocators, to give them reroll 1s to hit. I'm going to put it on these guys. I'll give them Mystic Shield. Sequitors will move up. These sequitors will move up as well, all buffed up and ready to partay. Sorry, it's him that's wounded, not the prime. And these sequitors will move up. Just 4 of them left because I forgot that the Lord Arcanum could heal one of them in my first turn. I'm going to run my evocators, 4, and they're going to come this way. And we're just going to kind of move up my spellcasters. You know what? You can go after the Lord Exorcist gets into his little nook, like so. Knight Incanter out front is the one with the 18-inch bubble of -1 run and charge. So I'll have the ballista kind of just wheel up a little bit. And you can just come up a little bit here. Not too much. Lord Exorcist will run good old 6 inches. So he'll just kind of join these guys. And the Gryph-hound is pretty fast, so I'll just stay with him. Shooting phase! Ballista will rapid fire into the Scrivenox, Skyplox, guy, whatever his name is.
Spoilbox!
Hitting on 4 or 5s. Ah! Whoa!
Oh, Snuffy, you might be going out on the
2d6 hits. Oh, 11 hits!
Bye, Snuffy.
3s to wound, ignoring your armor. Yeah, you gotta roll that many 5+. You can do it, you can try it. I've seen it. I've seen Steve roll way more than that and not get a single 5+, so surely you could roll all 5+. Nope, he's gone. Wow! Or no 5+s!
Bye, Snuffy.
Blah, 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 blah. He's gone. Woo! So he had the 12-inch aura of 6s were re-rolled.
Yep.
So I'm glad to get rid of him. And the other one's going to rapid fire into your bloat drones. 5s to hit. Oh, jeez. That's way better than last turn. 2d6 hits. Oh, just 5. 3s to wound, ignoring your armor. Ah!
Wow.
Okay. Which that they had the Evocator's power on them. And yeah, it's disgustingly resilient, so you take 1 wound. Oh, I didn't kill one yet. Oh,
Still there.
Let's go for our charges. Sequitors, this big unit of 5 sequitors will charge 7 inches. Good. We're going to use that to get a good front against them. Forgot I was going to bring my Celestin Prime in. I actually said it to Kyle before that I was going to, and he's being a kind gentleman and allowing me to bring him in. He's plopping down every unit within, enemy unit within 12 inches of him until my next hero phase. will be -2 bravery, and any of my units wholly within 18 inches are +1 bravery. And also in the shooting phase, he's going to drop a comet. So I choose a point anywhere 24 inches and visible to him. Every enemy unit within D6 inches takes D3 mortal wounds. So I'm gonna plop it right here to really make sure I get both of these units. And if I roll high enough, I'll get your unclean one. D6 inches. It's 5 inches. I think I might get him. Yeah, we got him. So D3, D3, D3. Bloat drones. 2 mortal wounds, which they can ignore on 5 pluses. Oh, you rolled over there. Here we are. So you rolled 2 4s, so it's 2 wounds, so 1 dies. Another one takes a wound. And they don't come back with the Taliban, right?
They do not.
Okay, so once they're gone, they're gone. Plague Bears will take 2, which you ignore on 5s. So 1 of them dies. He'll be fine, you'll get him back. And the big guy, 2 as well, which he ignores on 5s. He does not, but in the Battle Shock phase, he'll ignore them on 4s. Just remember that. And then he will charge. So we need a 9-inch charge, obviously. I get a 5, so I have a choice here. I can set it, because once per turn he can set one of his rolls, or I could use a command point to re-roll it. I'm going to set it, because other than that, I'm just setting like 1 hit roll or 1 square. So I'm just going to set it to 12. And I'll just, as much as I said 12, I'm still only going to come up to right here. Okay? All right. So combat phase, am I re-rolling hits or am I re-rolling saves? I'm going to go for the re-roll hits. I really want to do a ton of damage here, because if I can somehow wipe out this squad, then you're in big trouble. You know what, roll a charge for them. I don't think they can get anywhere even if I roll high. No, we're good. I'm going to fight with the Sequitors first, because he's close enough even when this model dies that he can pile in and get the next group. And these guys actually have more of a damage output with all the buffs they got on them. So I'm going to pile in just a little bit, not bringing in the Plague Bears, but making sure I bring in all of my guys. Because right now I'm rerolling all hits and all wounds. We're looking at 3s and 3s. I'll start with the piddly attacks. 3s and 3s. So 1 failed, and that's D3. No, never mind. It's only the special weapons that get that. So it's 4 hits, winning on 3s, re-rolling. It's 4 wounds. You get a 5 up against those ones.
All right, so 5 up.
5 up save, which you saved 1, and a 5 up disgustingly resilient against the rest. No, that's 3 damage just from those 2. Yeah, they'll be able to do way more damage. The rest of the Sequitors, now these are the ones that want to see 6s, because they get D3 hits per 6. 3s to hit. Oh, no, 6s. Maybe I'll get 6s with the reroll. No, so 5 hits, still 2 damage apiece. 3s to wound, re-rolling. Come on, give me all 5. No, just 4. -1, so you get a 6 up save.
Let's see those 6s.
No 6s, and then you got 8 damage in total, which you ignore on 5s. Nice and low, nice and low. Oh, only 1 5. So that finishes off 1. How many wounds do they have each?
They got 5 wounds.
So that kills another one on top of that. It does 7 wounds in total.
Let's go 1 here, and we'll go.
Kill 1 more at the back, or is he special?
He's the bell, but he's not really.
What does the bell do again?
I think you gotta reroll.
1s for battle shock.
Yeah, enemy battle shocks, but you're not taking battle shocks here.
No, probably not. And I put the 1 wound on the next guy. I'm assuming you wanted to hand that back. Ouch! That was pretty good. So now they can go next, so you can pile in the one in the back.
So actually pile these guys a little bit here. I think
he's stuck between those 2.
Yeah.
And then he can
go there.
Oh, you don't want to go after him?
Yeah.
Well, he'll get to you no matter what. Remember,
yeah.
he charged, so he can pile in 3 inches. So only the 2 will be able to fight then.
Yep.
So the Plague Bears first.
Yep.
What are they, 4s and 3s?
They are 4s and 3s.
Oh. 3 wounds,
there we go.
no rend, so I get a 4 up save re-rolling 1s. If any 6s I roll, we'll give mortal wounds back to you. Re-roll 1s, give me a 6. Okay, 1 wound so far. And then the foul mouth parts from the 2, getting the extra attack, being close to the Demon Prince, or not Demon Prince, your hero. What are they hitting on?
All right, so they're hitting on 3s.
Oh, they hit on 3s.
And wounding on 3s.
Jeez, that was a good hit. Oh,
There we
goodness.
go.
Dice are hot. Can I keep them hot? 4 up. Reroll 1s. There's a mortal wound back to you. Yeah, 2 wounds. So that mortal wound is ignored. So basically, we're going to allocate 2 wounds and kill him, but I'm going to use the Lord Arcanum's once per turn ability, because you're done attacking, right?
Nope, we still got a Venomous Sting.
Okay, let's finish that first then before I decided to do. And the Venomous Stings, these could actually do a lot more damage. 4s to hit. Ooh, unless that happens. 3s to wound. -1 rend though, so I get a 5 up save. Only re-rolling 1, so that's D3 damage. You've done 3 so far. 4, 5. Ouch. So what I'll do is 1, 2, 3, 4, but when he dies, I'll heal a wound to him. from the Lord Arcanum, and then the last wound will get allocated to him,
Oof.
and he dies. It stops a wound from getting allocated to the next guy. Yikes. Still killed 2 guys, though, and I've lost my shields. And then the Sacrosanct Prime will pile in an attack. 3s to hit. This is the important part, because wounding's easy. 3s to hit. Oh, I don't get to re-roll anything, so 2s to wound. Don't roll any 1s. Oh, come on!
Wow.
And these are -3 Ren, 3 damage, so it just does 3 damage, which you ignore on 5s. 2 of them. Oh, wow. See? Told you. The other guys are way better.
There we go.
Start of the battle shock phase, he's taking 3 wounds this turn, so each 4+, he'll get a wound back. So 1 comes back.
13.
Their bravery 10, down to 8 because of him, and they've lost 3. So if you actually roll 6, 1 more will run.
Oh, I actually get a dude back.
Oh, you get 1 back?
Yep. One though was used to be the
Oh,
3.
so they actually get another one back too? Oh my goodness, that's 5 more wounds. I basically did nothing then. I killed 1 guy, or 2 guys, I guess. Before we go any further, it's at this point in the battle report that we realized we did the Evocators wrong. And all those times that I'm like, we're doing this wrong, I just don't know how we're doing it wrong. Now we know how we're doing it wrong. Okay, I know. Okay, sorry.
All right.
So your hero phase, on a 4+, I take a mortal wound on that unit.
Let's see, you have some nice little coughing going on there.
Yep, mortal wound. I will injure this one. Your Taliban lets you heal.
All right, so this guy's gonna go up 1.
Wait. Back up. We never finished the battle shock phase.
Oh, right.
Because these 3 guys had lost 2. Let's go back there. We're done. Because they get +1 bravery. So they're bravery 8. So losing 2, they can't lose anymore. All done.
Oh, there we go.
So healing, he gets
1 wound.
1 wound from the Taliban, and then D3 wounds from his own ability, right?
Correct.
So he just needs 2 more. Yeah, he's back to full.
Excellent.
How nice for him.
I love it. So
And every other unit heals 1, and you get D3 Plague Bearers back, but they're already at full.
Yep.
So yes, I realize it changes the outcome of the battle report, so just enjoy the rest of the battle report for what it is.
Exactly.
A gigantic mistake.
And all the hilarity that ensues.
Exactly, it'll still be fun. And for those of you that say we should re-record it, no, Kyle's time is limited. We want to film, we want to play. We don't want to throw away an entire morning's worth of work. I'm sorry. We did actually calculate contagion points last time. You were up to 6, and now you're up to 9. You don't get any for the Feculent Gnarlmaw. You get 3 for having guys in your territory, but you don't get the extra 1 because I have guys in your territory as well.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's start with the Plague Wind. So he's going to cast the Plague Wind in this general direction.
Well, let's see if you get it first.
Yes.
What's the casting value?
Ooh, I think it's a 7.
Well, that's a 6.
No, that's not it.
He didn't cut himself, so he doesn't get any bonuses.
Nothing there.
No, it needed a 7. So
All right.
what's your second attempt?
So I'm going to go with Favored Poxes on this one.
And what do you need for that?
So that one also requires a 7.
See if you can get it before we even just figure out what it does.
Hey,
10, what does it do?
So it is going to select 1 unit within 14 inches, one of yours. They're going to be -1 to hit, to wound, and to save.
Dispelled.
Oh, right.
My Knight Encanters each have a scroll of unbinding or whatever it's called. It's a really annoying thing that instead of unbinding, they can just use it automatically once per game to automatically unbind a spell. And since you rolled a 10.
It's probably good.
So one of those, the Knight Encanter out front used hers.
There we go.
So no. Do you want to use your command ability?
So I could use it.
Select a unit within 21 inches. They get +1 to their attack rolls until your next hero phase.
And I +1 attack. So I think I'm actually going to give it to
Yeah, not to hit rolls to them.
these guys because they're in combat right now.
And they'll have +2 attacks then because they get the +1 from being close to a hero.
Exactly.
And then another +1 from the command ability. So you're gonna do that?
Yep, let's do it.
So you lost your only command point. Well, used, spent. Movement phase.
Great and Clean One. He's going to advance because no matter where he goes, he'll still be within 7.
Running 2.
For
So is
7.
that 7? Just plop him down over in front.
He's supposed to be back here just a little bit.
You can just shove the train a bit. We talked about it up. Yeah, he said, "Can he fit through there?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's kind of annoying to have him stuck in those ruins." Shove him back 1 more inch though. He was within 18 inches of my Knight Encanter, who gets -1 to run in charges.
Oh, that's right.
Plague Bears will inch a little closer to the Celestant Prime.
Yep. So these guys are going to advance as well.
So running
6.
6 inches. Look at them go. 10 inches total.
Would it be 9? Are they
Move 4.
Are they within 18 though of this guy?
Oh yeah. Does they start within 18? So they're
Okay.
not within 18 right now.
Excellent. Run!
And they'll be able to charge because they'll be close to the Feculent Gnarlmaw. Death Heads, what are you targeting? The Sequitors or the Celestant Prime?
I think I'm going to go with the Sequitors because they're kind of scary.
Yeah, and they're squishier too.
All right.
Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, and no rend on these, so I get my 4 up. No rerolling once. Oh no, I do still have 1 shield guy there.
Yep.
Wait a second.
It's buffing.
Oh, I'm like, where are my 2-hand weapons? Yeah, so 1 wound.
Arcanum.
So it would kill 1, but the Arcanum will stop you from killing him. It will heal him on his 1 wound. Charge phase.
All right, so we got big guy here. He's going to declare charge.
That's 2-inch charge. So he fails it. You don't have any command points to change that either. Oh no.
Oh boy.
And then the Plague Bears. You want them to charge?
No, I'm going to leave. They need to go in with him, so they're going to stay out.
Okay. Big squad here will try to charge too. -1 of their charges. So an 8-inch charge. I think they will be able to make it.
Definitely enough to get in there.
So they can wrap around with that 8 inches.
Yeah.
In they go. So beginning of the combat phase. You know what? I'm actually going to use his command ability, which allows them to activate both of their things. So they'll be able to reroll hits and their saves. 5+, so I get my command point back. Yay!
Go.
Didn't cost a command point. Bloat drones first.
All right, so we're going to pile them in.
Now, yeah, he's closer now.
Yeah. And I would try and balance him up on top of the fence, but...
That's fine. We'll say he's in.
Okay.
So that, how do you want to allocate their attacks?
I'll start with these guys going into here.
So those into him, those into him.
Yes.
So everybody's got +2 attacks in every one of their attacks because he gives them +1 for being near, or they get +1 for a hero being nearby, and then he gave them +1 on top of that.
Exactly.
Start with the 6 attacks from the Plague Bears into the Sequitors, hitting on 4s,
Woo!
winning on 3s. So 3 wounds, no rend, 4 up save, rerolling everything. 6s will reflect mortal wounds to you. Ooh, okay, come on, give me 2 6s. Oh, come on, 2 wounds. Ooh. Oh, they're gonna die.
3s and 3s.
Foul mouth, 3+, 3+. Ew. 3+ again. Okay, so that many, no rend, so 4 up, rerolling everything. Oh, come on, give me 4 6s. 3 more, that's 5 wounds, that's them all, they're dead. Wow, that was really crappy rolling. I didn't even get 6s to reflect them back.
Woo! Thank goodness.
Then into the Sacrosanct Prime. So the Plague Bears into the Sacrosanct Prime, hitting on 4s. 3s to wound. 2 wounds, 3 up save, no rerolls though. Okay, we're good so far. 8 attacks from the foul mouths of those foul bloat drones.
Go sink those teeth.
So 3s to hit. Ooh,
That's
they all
nice.
mostly hit. 3s to wound. Come on. Oh, that's 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're at 2s to wound. You're at +1 to wound. So that's 3 wounds in there. 3 up saves. I made them all.
Yeah.
And then the 6 sting attacks, hitting on 4s.
Now this needs to do well.
Oh. Now they're going to be wounding on 2s instead of 3s.
There's one.
-1, so 4 up save. Oh, that's too bad. It's D3 wounds. So no damage.
Ouch. Unfortunate.
Well, then he will go. Where should I put my attacks? I'm going to focus all his attacks onto the bloat drones. I'm not quite sure if that's the right choice, but I'm going to do it anyways. We are hitting on 3s. Okay, that's better.
Yep.
2s to wound. No ones, no ones, no ones, no ones. Oh, 2 1s. Come on. Those are 3 damage each, though, so that's 9 damage. Disgustingly resilient, 5+. Not so disgusting, but not bad. 3 of them, so that is 6 wounds. Ooh, you're in trouble.
Oh,
that's the wounded
right.
one. So you're actually going to lose 2, so you might as well wound him next.
Yeah.
Because he's going to then run, so it doesn't really matter how many wounds he takes. And now your Plague Bears can pile in and get more guys in. We'll just grab guys from the back and stick them in that 3 inches.
Reroll ones.
So 7 attacks, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
Oh.
1 hit so far. You rolled 3 1s. Hold on. You get to reroll 1s, right?
Just for the saves.
Oh, just for the saves.
Yep.
2s to wound though, because the +1 to wound.
Hey.
3 up save. No.
Ah, not a thing.
So battle shock for them. Roll a die. Roll a 1 and get a guy back.
Nope.
So hold on. 3, you lost 1. So yeah, you're not losing anymore, obviously.
But he will.
But he has to run because unless you want to destroy these 2.
Yeah, it's okay.
You got to destroy models until they're back in coherency, so yoink. And he didn't take any wounds this turn, so the battle shock phase he doesn't get to heal. So you killed my Sequitors, but lost a couple of your bloat drones. Didn't hurt my Sacrosanct Prime. If you get the double turn right now, I think you could do some damage. But at the same time, you're not big shooting, so I don't know if double turn is going to be as big for you. I think it'll be a bigger deal that you stop me from going next and really bringing in all my guys to bear. So we'll see. Let's roll off to see who goes next. I went on to eyes. I'm the one on the right. Ah, again, the person really winning. Do you want to take a double turn then?
I will definitely take a double turn.
Okay. No healing from your Taliban because everybody's at full. Or you only heal, you don't get models back from that one.
Not for them, unfortunately. Yep.
So Contagion, you get D3 from the Feculent Narma, so that's another 2. And then you get 4 for your territory because 3 plus the 1. So the Cycle of Corruption just advanced. We got the Burgeoning.
Yep.
Roll a dice for each unit within an inch of a train feature at the start of your hero phase, which will be every one of mine. On a 5 or more, they take a mortal wound. Nurgle would heal a wound, but you don't have to worry about your guys because they're all full health. So 5 plus mortal wounds. So it'll be everybody except them. So why don't we let's do this fast. Ballista. Yes, of course. Other Ballista. Stop it! So they're both down to 6. You're not supposed to get this so perfectly, man. Let's do Evocators. No. Lord Exorcist. Yes. Knight Incanter out front. Knight Incanter in the back. Dude!
Oh, wow!
Lord Arcanum. What? Hold on. We got Lord Exorcist and then Sequitors. Lord Exorcist? Jeez, and Sequitors? Okay, I don't think I've ever seen a Burgeoning do so well. And the Prime.
Nope. Okay.
So down to 4 wounds, 4 wounds, 4 wounds, 6 wounds, 5 wounds. Your hero phase now for the rest of your magic.
All right, so we are going to try to cast the Plague Wind going through here.
Let's do the first one.
7.
Nope, 5.
Oh,
Good try.
Aye.
And what's the other one?
The other one is going to be the Favorite Poxes, and I'm going to put it on to...
You don't have to declare. You just have to get it first. 7, so you got it with a 9. So who are you going to target?
I think I am going to target onto this unit right here.
And it gives them what? -1.
To hit, to wound, and to save.
Okay. Well, then I will crack my other automatic unbinding and get rid of that. So I'm out of automatic unbindings now.
Excellent.
Hey, hold on, back up. You just read the rest of the spell, which is that it goes away if you move your caster.
If I move. I forgot to read that last one.
So you're not going to want to move it.
Right.
So what would you have cast instead with that 9?
I would have cast an Arcane Bolt.
Okay. You know what? I'll just roll to try to dispel the Arcane Bolt, because you only got 9, so it's only 1 mortal wound. And I don't stop it. And so I'll keep that automatic unbinding. So who are you going to put that mortal wound on?
I'll put a Mortal Wound on these guys here.
On those 2?
Yep.
Okay. So I could use my Lord Arcanum's once per turn ability to heal him a wound, and I will. So you'll kill the guy, he'll heal a wound, and be back to where he is. But you did kill my ability.
Yep.
Movement phase.
So he's going to move 5 inches up, but he'll
Just
have
get
to stay
3
3
inches
inches
away.
So squeak himself right here.
The Plague Bearers just get 3 inches away as well.
Yep. So they're going to be...
And everybody else is locked in combat. And then you've got enough contagion points to summon.
Ow.
You had 15 summoning points, so you're going to use 14 of them to summon in 2 Feculent Narmas. Within 12 inches of your caster, more than 9 inches away from me, and more than an inch away from terrain features.
Yeah.
You're good. Shooting phase, you can throw your death heads at my Celestant Prime. 4s and 3s. So you got 3 hits. 3s to wound. 2 wounds, a 3-up save. Hey, you actually did 2 wounds. Ouch. You brought him down to 6 wounds. Big guy
So he's going to vomit onto here.
on these 2 Sequitors.
Yep.
D6 shots.
Yep. D6.
1 shot. Hitting on what?
Hitting on 3 and wounding on a 2.
And hits. Oh!
boy.
Charge phase. Now you are still at -1 to charge, so a 4 or a 3 will fail. 5 becomes 4, so he's just barely in.
Oh boy.
So a 4-inch charge. Just pick him up and plop him over there. And then the Plague Bearers are the same thing.
Yep.
They need 3-inch charge to get there. And they roll an 8, which becomes a 7.
Excellent.
So they're all good. They can just fit through those things and just plop on into that fight. So beginning my combat, or the kind of combat phase, the Sequitors have to choose whether they're going to reroll hits or saves. These guys already have Mystic Shield on them. I'm going to have them reroll hits, and I'm going to use a command point to have them do both. Get the command point back into 5+. I do! All right. Bloat drones want to attack first?
Yep. So he's gonna shimmy himself over this way. He's gonna shimmy himself in.
And they're
I got the feeling they're gonna be the only ones that can actually do it.
So they don't have the extra +1 attack anymore.
They do.
Plague Bearers first, so 4 attacks between the 2 of them, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. So that's 3 hits,
With
1 wound, 3-up save, because they don't get the +1 to wound anymore.
exactly.
Doesn't wound. Then your foul mouth part, 6 attacks, hitting on 3s and 3s. So that's still good hits, solid hits. 3s to wound,
3 wounds.
3 wounds, 3-up saves. Oh, failed 2 of them. Yeah. I'll decide to keep one of them alive with the next ones. So you're looking at 4s and 3s.
For venomous sting.
So 2 hits, enough to kill him. 3s to wound.
2
2 wounds with -1, so I get a 4-up. So I'm going to set this one. Nah, This is D3 damage, eh? Yeah, I'm going to set it to a 4. And so I'm not going to take any wounds. And I can do that once per turn, so I've used that ability now. I'm going to do these Sequitors, because they're the most in trouble right now. So I'll have this... these guys are fine where they are. Really, this guy, pile in here, he's forced to stay with the Plague Bears. So the question is, do I focus down all the Plague Bears? You still have a command point, so you could Inspiring Presence them, and he's got so many ways to regain wounds that I think I need to wait until I can just kind of take them all out at once. So I will have the 3 guys focus on the Plague Bears, and the other one will have to go against the big guy. Against the big guy, 3s to hit, 3s to wound. No, they're not buffed up. That was the other squad that you killed. So 1 wound, you get a save.
Nope.
And then disgustingly resilient.
Ooh, he takes a wound.
Takes a wound, oh no. Sorry, that was a mistake. That was actually with the Great Soul Missile, 2 damage. This was modeled incorrectly there. So then we have the other 3 guys. So regular Soul Star Mace or whatever it's called. 3s to hit, re-rolling all our hits. And 3s to wound the Nurglings. No re-rolling there. There's 1 wound. And you have a regular 5-up save. And 5-up disgustingly resilient. 1 dies so far, but then I have the other 2 guys who are hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything. Hoping for 6s here. Nope. 3s to wound. 2 wounds, -1, so you get a 6-up save. And those are 2 wounds each, so you get 4 disgustingly resilience. So 2 more die. 3 die in total should leave you with 7 guys left.
And this guy.
So Plague Bears will go next. And they're going to all shift in, so we're just
Yeah.
going to grab a couple guys from the back. You get 2 more in, basically, so you're at 9 now.
Yeah.
9 attacks, 4s and 3s. He's got 4 wounds left, so he shouldn't die. Well, unless you roll ridiculously well, and I roll ridiculously poorly. 3s to wound.
Ooh.
It could kill him. And I don't have anything to set my dice anymore. 3 up. 1 wound.
It's a start.
Yeah, he's down to 3. He's almost dead. Probably next round he's dead. And these 2 Sequitors will then pile in and focus on... Oh, that's over there. Focus on him. Big ol' maces, hitting on 3s, re-rolling. That's a 6, so that's actually D3 hits. Just 1. So 5 hits in total, 3s to wound. So 4 wounds, -1 rend, 2 damage apiece. So what's his save normally?
It's normally a 4+.
So it's a 5+ save.
Ooh.
2 damage apiece, so it's 6 wounds, which he ignores on 5s. Oh, you
Hello.
did! Oh, come on, man! Ah, jeez. He's hard enough to kill as it is. Then you make all those 5-ups. Now your big guy gets to go. Well, it's up to you whether he goes or the Plague Bears go. It doesn't matter in this.
Let's go with the Great Unclean One.
Great Unclean One into which Sequitors?
So he can split his attacks.
Sure can.
Okay, so the host of Nurglings is actually going to attack them.
And then everything else on the other guys?
Yep. Host of Nurglings, 5s to hit,
Boy, 1 hit.
5 to wound.
Nothing.
Ah, it's hoping for.
And the big ol' sword. It's all about the hits. 4s to hit. Oh, just 1. 3s to wound.
There we
So
go.
wound says -2 rend, 3 damage. So I get a 6-up save. You ready for this? But I get to reroll all failed. But because of the whole weird modifier thing, I can reroll 1s, 2s, and 3s. 3 rerolled. Oh, 3 damage. That actually kills 2 of them as he was down a wound. And I've already, yeah, ouch. So they're still buffed, but yeah, ouch. And he's also got his Bile Blade.
All right.
3s and 3s. And these are -1 damage.
There we go.
-1. So we got a 5-up save. That reflects. 2 reflected.
Whoa!
So those are 2 mortal wounds back on you, which you ignore on 5s. You do not.
Nope.
Man, if I'd got through a few of those other ones, you'd actually be looking pretty bad right now. And then I got my Celestant Prime. He will put everything into these 2 again. 3s and 2s. Oh, come on! No 1s, no 1s, no 1s. Okay, -3. So you just get, hold on, that's just 6 damage straight up. So you get to ignore those in 5s.
This would be nice.
Oh, 3 wounds. So I'm assuming you want to hurt the non-banner.
Exactly.
Oh, that could have killed one so easily. Look at that. And so then you got the Plague Bears over there. Well, you had this guy closer.
Oh, yes, right.
Don't forget about him.
So I was going to leave him here to keep the connection.
So 1 on him and 3 on them.
Yep. 1 on the Gryph-hound.
4s and 3s. No. And 3 on the others. 4s and 3s. No. Battle Shock, these guys are wholly within 18 inches of him, so they're Bravery 8. They lost 2 guys, so they're fine. Other than that, you did lose 3 of your plague bears, and their bravery is technically 8 right now. And you also want to roll anyways, because in case you roll a 1. Oh, you
like
did it
that.
again. D6 come back. One of them comes back. Well, back up. The Gryph-hound and the Lord Castellan still get to go. So I'll pile in the Lord Castellan, because if I wipe them all out, because there's only 7 of them left, to remember.
7.
If I wipe them all out, then they don't get to come back. Lord Castellan, 3s to hit. Oh, come on. 3s to wound. And then, these guys are buffed to have +1 save. I forgot that.
Ooh.
Oh well, we got this far. You only get, it's 2 damage. You won't get your save, so 5. Oh, come on!
There we go.
Whew, lots of rules to remember here. So I got the Gryph-hound. He hits twice, wounds twice. You get your 5 up, 5 up.
5 up.
Nope.
5 up.
So 2 more go down.
Oh no!
But you still get that 1 back.
Yeah, so we'll take out
1, 2. There you go.
5.
Other thing though is battle shock phase, because your artifact, you roll for every wound that you lost this turn on a 4+, you get a wound back. Ah, 3 of them back.
I love that.
I hate that. It's so. Hoo-wee, what a grind. So it's my 3rd turn. You ready for an epic hero phase?
Let's see what happens.
Okay, let's see if I can do it. Do I get a command point? 4+? Nope, that hasn't done anything. But I've gotten 2 command points from my helm thingy. Evocators will do empower. Dang it, they needed 6. Lord Arcanum will do Arcane Bolt. Gets a +1 of this. I got a 7 in total. You want to try to stop that?
Oh, yes indeed. I won't hook up any of my guts, so...
Need to roll an 8 or higher. You do not.
Ha!
We're going to be focusing on your big guy. D3 mortal wounds. 3 mortal wounds, which he ignores on 5s. Will you stop it, man? Because you get to ignore them on 4s afterwards. I got to kill him in 1 turn. Ah, it's so annoying. Well, I'm just going to open up his lantern and do 2 mortal wounds to you, which you ignore on 5s. I ignore one of them.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Spirit Storm. Failed. Stormcaller on the Lord Exorcist. Need a 7. He went to +1. It's not enough. Azurite Halo from the other Knight Incanter with a 6. Is that enough? Yeah, I needed a 5. I got a 6. So you can try to unbind it.
Maybe this one will work? Huzzah,
You did.
it does.
Wow, my spell sucked this round. Okay, this is the turn. I'm telling you, except for all that hero phase shenanigans that didn't work at all. This is the turn. Knight Incanter here will move up. Lord Exorcist will move up to here-ish. I don't know. We're just trying to get as much opportunity as we can on that big guy. I'm just going to move the Lord Arcanum into here.
Yes, come closer, my pretty.
Yes. Don't worry. I wanna. Hey, just, you know what?
He's there.
He's in there. He's in there. And this Knight Incanter will come over here. The shooting phase, I'm gonna call down a Comet Strike Scepter. I'm gonna put it like right here, because I could hit my own guys. D6 inches. 3 inches. Okay, so it just hits those 2. So D3 mortal wounds to him. So 3, which he ignores in 5s. Okay, only one of them that time, so he's down to 10. And D3 mortal wounds to the Plague Bears. 3 of them as well. 5 up to ignore them. Ooh, 3 of them die. You know what? That was pretty darn decent. Then we're gonna put Rapid Fire Ballista into the big guy. No lookout, sir, because he's big. You know what? I'm actually gonna do both of them at the same time, because why not? 5s to hit. 1 frickin' hit. D6 hits though. Wow, 3.
There we go.
3s to wound. 1 wound, -2 Ren, so you get a 6-up save. And then 1 damage, so you ignore a 5+. Oh,
Hey, there we go.
wow!
Go!
Sorry, I should have done this guy at the start of my shooting phase. Each demon unit within 6 inches, I roll a die. On a 4+ to take a mortal wound. Big guy, yes. Little guys, no. Big guy ignores it on a 5. That is not statistical. Evocators will charge. So 9 inches. Okay, I'm gonna have them charge here. And what we'll do is this. Yeah. So we'll make sure he's closer to that guy. Although I have a couple guys that have nothing else to do, they could always go after him. But then they could kill him and then they could attack. Well, they could do that anyways, but they'll be limited. You know what? They're going to be going first. So these guys, although I want these guys to go first to get out of their way, but I want them to go first to do the 10 dice that'll possibly do mortal wounds. Stuck either way.
What a conundrum.
So what I will do is I will use them to try to take them out, or at least do some damage to them, like that. Lord Arcanum will charge 5 inches. That'll get him in as well. Once again, teetering on some terrain. Griff handle charge 9 inches. He'll just come after those little black bears. I charge the Knight Incanter 6 inches. That's not going to get over there. I'll just roll for the other Knight Incanter. I roll super high, then no. Okay, we're done. So in the combat phase, my Sequitors have to decide what they're going to do. I'm definitely going to buff them with my Lord Arcanum with his command ability to let them reroll all hits and all saves. On a 5+, I get the command point back. I don't. And the other one is just going to reroll failed hit rolls. And then I am going to fight first with my Evocators, so 1 into the big guy and 3 into the bloat drones guys. Into your big guy, 3s to hit, 3s to wound. Okay, 4 wounds. He gets it's -1, so he gets a 5-up save. So and then he gets 5-up disgustingly resilient. No, he takes 2 wounds. He's down to 8 wounds.
Ouch.
Then I got 12 attacks into your plague drones. I think I've been calling them bloat drones this whole time. They're plague drones. 3s to hit them. 3s to wound. Not bad. -1 rend, so we should be able to kill the 1. 6-up save.
Right here.
1. 5-up disgustingly resilient. Only got 2 wounds left on the 1. Thank you. 3 wounds. So kills the 1, wounds the last 1.
Yep.
Then, after they attack, I choose a unit within 3 inches. Big guy. I roll a die for each model in this unit.
Yes, man.
In this case, it works for me. Oh, yeah, how convenient. And so that's 10. I roll 2 dice for each model. Every 4+ is a mortal wound. You've only got 8 wounds left. You're not likely to die from this, but I could spike, and you could suck on your 5+ to ignore them. 4+. Oh, just 4 of them, which you ignore on 5s.
Come on.
Low. Will you stop it?
Yay!
Remember this now, when you roll a 6 for your disgustingly resilient, you cause a mortal wound to me. So I take one of my Evocators. I did knock you down to 6 wounds, though, so at least you're bracketed.
Yep.
You want to do the big Great Unclean one next?
Yeah, I think he really needs to do some damage here.
What's he going to attack?
So I think he's going to put his massive Bile Sword into the Lord Arcanum.
Yeah, because general versus general, right?
Exactly, and I think I'll throw the Bile Blade in as well, because if I can get him, he dies, great.
You get double points.
Right.
What about your little Nurglings?
I think I'll put the Nurglings still back into this squad right
See if you
here.
can kill one of them.
Exactly.
Start with the big Bile Sword. Only 2 attacks now that you've been hurt. 1 hits.
Dang.
3s to wound. Oh, it's a
Ah, there
wound.
we go.
What is it, -2?
-2.
So I get a 5-up save. Oh, hold on. So that's 3 damage so far, bringing him down to 3 wounds.
Now to the Bile Blade.
3 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Well, you will
okay,
live.
You're not killing him. 3s to wound.
1
He's
wound.
-1, right?
Yep.
4 up. Ooh, another wound. So I'm down to 2 wounds. So you don't kill my Lord Arcanum, but he is down to 2 wounds. So then your little Nurglings into trying to kill one of these guys. And they're unaffected by all the wounds you've taken. 5s and 5s. Ooh, you might kill one. 5.
Nurglings?
No.
No.
Let's do my big Celcent Prime. All his attacks to try to finish off that 1 plague drone. 3s and 2s. Oh, come on! What's with all his 1s? 2s. Okay, no save. That does 6 wounds in total. But you've got 4 left. You make 3 5+s you stay alive.
I would love to see him.
No, he's gone.
No.
Woo! All right, finally. Oh my goodness, takes forever to kill them. So then you got your plague bears.
Yep. So 2 into here.
2 into them and 1 into the Griff Charger. 2 into the Sequitors. 4s and 3s. Nothing.
How
1 into the
nothing?
Griff Charger. Hit. Nothing.
No.
Okay, so that's everything over here for you. So now I got 6 more wounds to get through. I've definitely got enough hitting power to get through the 6 wounds, but with your spiking 5-up saves, I just don't know anymore.
I feel like I've used up my luck here.
I am going to start with these 2, who are re-rolling everything, although you're going to reflect back a wound on him and kill him, but I could keep him alive with the Lord Arcanum, which is why I'm doing them before I do the Lord Arcanum, because it killed the Lord Arcanum with reflecting wounds as well. So both of them. 5 attacks between the 2 of them with their great maces, hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything, and 6s do D3 hits. Lots of 6s. Not a single 6. Thankfully, I am re-rolling everything.
Curse.
Well, it's good. It's good. There's just no 6s. 3s to wound. These are 2 damage apiece, though. Come on! 2 wounds, -1, so you get a 5-up save.
Yes! Go, you glorious thing.
2 on the other side will do the same thing. Hopefully do better, actually. 3s to hit. There's some 6s. Re-rolling. Wow! Well, as long as those 6s multiply. Come on, multiply. D3 each. Okay, 3, 4, 5. So that's an extra 3 on top of that. 3s to wound. Come on. Big numbers, big numbers. Okay.
Yeah,
So that's
do it.
5 up saves doing 2 damage each. Come on, man. Don't do
Yeah.
this. Okay, so that's 8. 5 up, disgustingly resilient. Each 6 does a mortal wound back to me. You got 6 wounds left.
I think he's gone.
Ah, he's dead!
Yep.
I killed the thing! Now, when he dies, doesn't he... Hold on, before you remove him. I think he does damage to everybody nearby when he dies.
Nope.
You sure?
He's just dead.
No, he does not do damage to everybody nearby. Man, that's a big deal.
No way I can really come back from that.
That is game. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I probably only won because we got that one rule wrong. Because he would have had that huge unit of Plague Bears just kind of holding me up. And they would have been very hard to get through. Like, you notice how I just completely ignored the other one once I realized?
Oh, yeah.
And by the way, you could have killed him. Not super easily, but you could have killed him.
Like, it all depends on like what would have happened there, but like, nah.
Well, if you kill him, you don't have my general, which means I've doubled all... Because now I double the points against
Yeah.
you. So, and I've already killed... It's everything except 2 units of Plague Bears, right? Mm-hmm. And so what are they worth? So subtract that from your 2,000 and then double it. So I've probably done like 3,000 points of victory points. Whereas even if you killed everything but my Lord Arcanum, you couldn't get anywhere near there.
Right.
And I don't think you have an easy way to kill my Lord Arcanum.
Yeah, this is well over.
Yeah. Good game, though. I'm sorry. I'm sorry we got that so wrong. It's my first time really... I don't know. I guess it's my first time using the new Evocators really since they got their update. I don't remember them having all those extra rules, but maybe they did before and we just forgot about them. But I do apologize for that.
It happens.
Obviously makes a big difference for how it works.
Still a fun game though. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how much he survived.
He was...
I love you, Grady.
Holy cow.
I was hoping he could just survive that next turn and be like, okay.
Oh, he has like 1 wound left,
Wounds
and then
back.
all your wounds get back, and then you heal a D3, and you heal an extra one, and I'm just like, oh.
So he's been able to tank Nagash, a whole bunch of Night Haunts, all just running into him in one turn, and then just go, nah. But I guess Stormcast are a little something different.
Well, it's when I can stack so many different ways.
Oh yeah.
Well, although there was a lot of mortal wounds, but it was also just a lot of just hitting like solid hits from Sequitors. Mm-hmm. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed that. Stormcast Eternals versus Maggotkin of Nurgle. Thank you so much, Kyle, for coming out and for the game.
Thanks very much.
And we'll see you guys next time. Happy wargaming.